Right, a Pro Mist filter. What is it? What does it do? And why should you get one? Well, let me show you. So this is what it looks like without the Pro Mist filter. And then this is what it looks like with the Pro Mist filter. You see the difference? Without, with. If you can't, then you're blind. Look at the light on my phone, the torch. You see how it's got that blooming sort of effect around the outside, as if there was like haze or smoke in this room, and it's like blooming out my light. That's what it basically does, and you can see it on my LED light here as well. It's slightly blooming the edges and softening the light, and even softening my skin slightly. So the main reason I brought this was because I wanted to get better at night photography, and specifically cinematic night photography. I've just not been very good at it, so I thought I'd buy this to see if it could help me a little bit and give me that bloom effect and do kind of some of the work for me, to be honest. So I really want some rain, and luckily for your boy, it is pissing it down today. So we're gonna wait till like 12 AM and then we're gonna head out in the rain because the roads will be clear. There's a few spots I've got lined up that I want to go to. We'll get the photos. Don't expect loads of crazy B-roll because it's raining and I don't want to get my gear wet, so I'm just going to throw on the GoPro. I'll keep it short and snappy, and then we'll come back here, dry off, and see if this filter was worth buying. Okay, this is perfect. Nice long street, and there's headlights going all the way down this road. You see that? All the way down this road. So if I stand over here with the camera, I can get a nice, hopefully cinematic wide shot of all this stuff going down. This looks sick. This does look really, really cool. Just have to hope that no one kicks me out, because this is actually a really good spot. I might actually throw on the 85mm, to be honest. Oh, actually, I forgot. I've got the red. Oh, yeah. I brought my LED light. Oh, you wait for this. Yes. Doing that up to the brightest. Hopefully this guy doesn't ruin my shot. Yeah, this is sick. This is the perfect spot. I'll give you guys a little drift. Why not? Mate, this car is so sick. Thought this would be quite cool to get a nice wide shot. This could even be a thumbnail as well. This is really cool. This is like an abandoned little car sat. Let's get a nice low one. This stuff is waterproof, right? I think it said the Sony's are waterproof, but I don't know how much I believe them. Turn the lights off, so that means I can get some shots from here in the dark. Right, I think I finally cracked the code to shooting cinematic photos. This filter, I think, has saved me, and yeah, I think I figured it out. So, first location, the long strip of whatever they're called, street lamps, and then I parked the car on the left-hand side. This is basically like a warehouse place, and obviously it was at night time, so no one was really there. And I got the 85mm on, shot all the way down with that on the left side of the image, the darkness on the right. This just looks sick, like especially like all the little, like if you look at the top, all the lights have got little balls around them. That's what it turns all the lights to, basically. They're like little balls of light. And even on the rear tail lights, you see that like haze coming off. It's not loads. I was expecting more, maybe a half strength or even a one. Oh wow, my background's playing an advert on my screen. Lovely. I was expecting more of a haze, but I guess I could get a stronger stop on the actual thing. But for now, this is cool. This is like a nice subtle look. I did get some wide shots. Let me find one. But I just don't think they look as cinematic. They still look cool, like a bit lost and like on a dark, lonely road on your own. But I think the 85mm just gives it that cinematic compression. It just looks a lot cooler. But I'm still happy with both of them. Then we pulled under this really dodgy bridge, but it looked cool because I was the only person there. I kind of wish I parked it in the middle, but I'm still happy with it. That's really cool. We've got the glare on the roof, and then I put the LED light in the back window to light it up. I think I did a landscape. Yeah, I like the landscape better. The landscape looks cooler just because it's got that tunnel vision. But again, I just wish I had the car in the middle, but I was scared because I thought there was going to be a car coming. I think I got a close shot. Yeah, we've got a close shot here of the water on the floor as well, leading up with the red on the concrete. And then I think I did a sideward shot, but I'm not too... I guess I kind of like it. I think I might put some text in the middle. That might look quite cool. That could be the thumbnail. Probably won't be, but I think that might be cool with like a little bit of text above that photo there. I didn't film this one, but I did this while driving. I think this looks pretty cool. Like a little driving through the scary woods shot. I was kind of like I was stationary, I wasn't moving, but I just snapped the shot and I got the red light in the passenger seat, which is also reflecting on the roof as well, and you can kind of see the dash. That looks pretty sick. And then I did another one in traffic here, which I thought looked quite cool. What was next? Oh, it was that little street. Yeah, this street, the empty one on its own. This was a cool place again. There was no one there. This is the benefits of going out in the middle of the night, because it's like, who's out in the rain apart from your boy getting cinematic shots. So I parked this in the middle. I lifted the black to try to get a bit of haze over the whole image. But it was a bit, I don't know. I struggled shooting wide, but I think I framed that all right. I then got a little bit of a sideways one, like an angle. Tried to not to put the car in the center of the frame. Still did it in the center of the frame. I feel like all cinematic shots is like a bit all over the place with the framing. So I think I need to try and avoid putting it in the middle to make it look more cinematic. What even is cinematic? If you know what this location is, then you've been here for a while, because I've deleted that video now, but this is basically like a bridge over the dual carriageway, and you can see I've done some long exposures here before. It's a terrible video, I might show it one day, but we parked the car on that bridge in the middle, and there's like little grass, you've got the railings either side, and then again I used the denoise filter because all of that sky was like white grain. It was disgusting, but that denoise AI effect has got rid of it all. We've got the blooming on the headlights, the red rear light coming through on the LEDs. Like the framing, it's center framed, but you know, I just love it, and it actually looks quite cool. And then this is where it gets really cinematic. This is where this is cool. So on the way back into my house, there's a petrol station, and the petrol station lights were on earlier, and I did do a couple of shots there, but I didn't like them, so I haven't even put it in the video. But on the way back, the lights were off, and I was like, ooh, this could be cool, because it's gonna reflect all the stuff off my car onto the roof and all the cars driving by. So we started off by just parking it in the middle. Pretty cool. Then we did this wide shot. So you've got the car parked on the left in the dark, but with the lights coming off of it. And then you've got the traffic coming by on the right with all the rain and the flares. And then you can see the actual petrol station building. That's sick. That's probably the most cinematic photo I've ever taken. It might not be that cool to you, but to me, that's the coolest thing ever, because I'm so bad at taking pictures at night. I'm so bad, and this is the step forward in my nighttime photography. Can you stop playing adverts? I'm trying to be edgy with a background. We then got this sideward shot with the AI denoise, so it's giving that nice glow. Again, this is sick, cinematic to a T. Looks like Stranger Things. The MX-5, yeah. I wish I kind of would have stood in this one and like pretended to fill up the car or get something out the boot, because I did have some like cool jeans on. I've got a picture I'll show in a minute. But yeah, I just didn't want to get wet. It was pissing it down. So I should have got the tripod out and spent more time, but I felt myself rushing a little bit. We've got this one from the front. Don't actually like it from the front as much as I do the rear. And then we've got, where's the other one? The front on with the rain, meh. Still like it. But then there is one where, oh yeah, this one just raindrops. But then there's one of me, where am I? Here I am, modeling. So I just walked towards the car, sort of looking at it. And then obviously we've got the headlights, we've got the denoise, we've got the flare, retro. I'm a model, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. This looks kind of cool. This is the first photo I've taken with me in it that actually looks kind of cool. Normally I hate them. So all in all, was it worth buying the mist filter? Yes, it was, because I can now take cool photos at night, which I've never been able to do. So I think this filter's sick. It blooms out all the headlights, gives you that misty sort of feeling compared to without it when it's just the straight headlights and you've got to do it in edit. And that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got for you. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hopefully you enjoyed the photos. If you're looking to get a mist filter, buy one, because it makes you a better night photographer and just makes your photos and videos look cool, like misty, cinematic vibes, even at my desk. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, website, presets, it's all in the description. Go treat yourself, and I'll see you in a bit.